Nick Cordero, Summer Taylor Seattle, and Barcelona. What's up, folks? This is Brian Gaddis with Google Trends for Sunday, July 5th. We are saddened to report, I am saddened to say, I'm not a reporter, Nick Cordero, Broadway actor, is dead at 41 due to his battle with the coronavirus. Nick Cordero, a Broadway actor who had admirers across the world, rallying for his recovery, has died after a battle with COVID-19, according to his wife, Amanda Klutz. He was 41. God has another angel in heaven now, Klutz posted on her official Instagram account Sunday night. My darling husband passed away this morning. He was surrounded and loved by his family, singing and praising as he gently left this earth. Klutz has been regularly updating her social media accounts with news of her husband's ups and downs and as he battled the virus and complications, including an amputated leg. She said Cordero battled the disease for 95 days. Born in Canada, Cordero grew up in Hamilton, Ontario, and eventually made his way to the Big Apple. In 2014, he was nominated for a Tony Award and a Drama Desk Award. His role in Bullets Over Broadway, a role that earned him a Theatre World Award and Outer Critics Circle Award. Cordero originally originated the role of the husband Earl in the Broadway production of Waitress, as well as the role of Sonny in the musical version Chaz Palminteri's A Bronx Tale. He also found success on the small screen, making appearances in episodes of Blue Bloods, Law & Order Special Victims Units, and Lilyhammer. Cordero and Klutz, a fitness trainer, relocated to Los Angeles, where he starred in the musical Rock of Ages in 2019. He met Klutz, a former Broadway dancer, when they were both performing in Bullets Over Broadway, and they married in 2017. According to Klutz, Cordero was initially hospitalized in March at Cedars-Sinai Medical Center in Los Angeles. She shared on social media that Cordero spent some time on a ventilator, suffered multiple COVID-19 complications. In April, had to have his leg amputated. He spent weeks unconscious, even as doctors brought him out of sedation. The hashtag campaign Wake Up Nick sprung up on social media to support Cordero as he recovered. In May, Klutz posted that her husband was awake and, while very weak, was making progress. Even closing his eyes, it takes it out of him. She said, "They're waiting for him to regain strength. Of course, time and recovery will help with that, and eventually PT will help him get stronger." So sad. Early in the month, she said her husband had a low blood count and was not bleeding internally. Yet on another front, the news was not great. However, we did learn that due to Nick's COVID, Nick's lungs are severely damaged. She said to look almost like he's been a smoker for 50 years. They said they are that damaged. Recently told Gayle King with CBS this morning that Cordero had been so critically ill that he may have needed a double lung transplant. That is most likely the possibility, she said, 99% chance that he would be needing that in order to live the kind of life that I know my husband will want to live. In addition to Klutz, Cordero survived by their 1-year-old son, Elvis. So sorry to hear this, folks. My condolences go out to him and his family. Let me know in your comments if you're a big fan, if you're familiar with him, whatnot. Seattle protester Summer Taylor dies after being struck by car. Seattle protester dies after being struck by a car. Summer Taylor. Protesters hit by car, Seattle. One of 2 people struck on closed freeway dies. Wow. One of 2 people hit by a man who drove his car onto a closed Seattle freeway into a crowd protesting police brutality has died. Summer Taylor, 24, of Seattle, died Saturday evening at Harborview Medical Center, spokesperson Susan Gregg said. This is from ABC6. Taylor and Diaz Love, 32, of Portland, Oregon, were hit by the car that barreled through a panicked crowd of protests on Interstate 5 early Saturday morning, officials say. Dawit Khalate of Seattle drove the car around vehicles that were blocking I-5 and sped in the crowd about 1:40 a.m., according to a police report released by the Washington State Patrol. Video taken at the scene by protesters show people shouting car, car before fleeing the roadway. Wow. I was in serious condition in this intensive care unit. Love was filming the protest in a nearly 2-hour-long Facebook live stream caption, Black Fame March takes I-5. When the video ended abruptly with about 15 seconds left, shouts of car can be heard as the camera starts to shake before screeching tires and the sound of impact are heard. Wow, that's crazy. A graphic video posted on social media showed the white Jaguar racing toward a group of protesters who are standing behind several parked cars set up for protection. The car swerves around the other vehicles and slams the protesters, sending them flying into the air. Wow. The driver, who is alone, fled the scene after hitting the protesters. Trooper Chase Van Cleve told the Associated Press. One of the other protesters got in a car and chased the driver for about a mile. He was able to stop him by pulling his car in front of the Jaguar. Troopers arrived. The driver was put in custody. Cleet was described by officers as reserved and sullen when he was arrested. He also asked if the pedestrians were okay. Documents say, wow. Khalid was booked into the King County Correctional Facility on two counts of vehicular assault. Bail is denied. Wow. So sad. Barcelona ratings. ESPN is reporting. Let me know what you think about all of this in the comments. Barcelona's new formation sees Griezmann, Messi, Suarez combined brilliantly. This is ESPN. Barcelona produced their best display since La Liga restarted last month as they won 4-1 at Villarreal on Sunday, but they remain 4 points adrift of league leaders Real Madrid. Gerard Moreno canceled an early own goal from Pau Torres in an end-to-end opening before Barca put their foot on the accelerator. Goals from Luis Suarez and Antoine Griezmann moved weak CTN into a 2-goal lead before the break. Lionel Messi had a goal ruled out by VAR for offside in the second half before substitute Ansu Fati put the gloss on the win late on. So, Barcelona gets a victory. Let me know what you think. Sports fans, soccer fans. Let me know. Sorry, I'm looking at myself. Okay, got a little bit of scruff going on. Bryson DeChambeau, he is trending, claims 6th PGA Tour win. Liverpool versus Aston Villa. Live stream Premier League lineups TV. Liverpool will welcome Aston Villa on Sunday after being blown out by Manchester last game. Jurgen Klopp will expect his squad to come out and play hard after the embarrassing 4-0 loss. Christopher Columbus. State leaders, citizens react to Baltimore protesters toppling of Christopher Columbus statue into Inner Harbor. Wow. This happened in Baltimore. Morgan Stewart, Dr. Phil's son, Jordan McGraw, is engaged to Morgan Stewart. The happy couple shared the good news on the 4th of July. Dr. Phil's son, Jordan McGraw, has some happy news to share. He is engaged to 34-year-old musician who just got engaged to E! News nightly pop host and reality star Morgan Stewart after less than a year of dating. That's so cool. Congrats, guys. Engaged to Dr. Phil's son. Wow. I wonder what kind of advice will be given for marital bliss. Athletic Club versus Real Madrid. They are trending. Britney Spears is trending. Britney Spears fans push hashtag free Britney after Kanye West runs for president. He was hospitalized too. Britney Spears fans are calling for an end to her conservatorship just Hours after Kanye West announced he'll be running for president of the United States, the reason he was hospitalized for mental illness too. On Sunday afternoon, the hashtag Free Britney started trending worldwide on Twitter after a group of the pop star's fans pushed for an end to her personal conservatorship, which has lasted over a decade. More so, they are calling for the pop princess to have access to her own personal lawyer in the case. One topic that bubbled up on Twitter was the fact that Kanye West is running for president, while also hospitalized for mental illness and was involuntarily held for over a week. Britney Spears goes through a mental health crisis publicly and she loses her rights. Kanye West goes through a mental health crisis publicly and runs for president, one person tweeted. So you know Britney Spears has come under the conservatorship for over 10 years, and some would say she has flourished under the circumstances, including a successful Las Vegas residency, continuing to release music. Members of the Free Britney movement claim she's unfairly being held against her will. Britney's situation is truly horrible and is vital. There's no reason why she should continue under her conservatorship. She doesn't even have control of her own finances or children. Another added, Britney Spears is one of the sweetest and most unproblematic celebrities out there, and she does deserve this. Please spread the word. Wow. In this case, many would point to Britney Spears' hospitalization and medical diagnosis as reasons for her to be under the conservatorship, including recently re-entering a facility for 30 days after needed to balance her medication. But in 2016, Kanye West is also suffering temporary psychosis and held involuntarily for 8 days. At the time, Kanye hadn't slept in about a week and was exhibiting aggressive and terrifying outbursts, according to Rolling Stone. The difference is that Kanye was treated and never put under any kind of conservatorship, and the Free Britney movement believes Britney should be given the same opportunity. This woman is the sweetest. The way this woman... Wow. As we reported, several fans have pointed out that they are worried about the pop princess's mental health after watching some of the bizarre videos she posts on Instagram. But similarly, Kanye West's situation had a crucial point after he canceled part of his tour after rambling on stage monologues about Donald Trump and Beyonce. One person tweeted, "The way this woman is the sweetest and kindest woman that ever exists, but y'all still have a nerve to drag, hate, and call her crazy for no reason. All she does is enjoy life. Instead of hating her, do something nice and read about this situation. Free Britney." Hashtag Free Britney, one person tweeted. Susan Rice defends her qualifications to be Biden's VP. Susan Rice on Russia bounties, Trump doing arch adversaries. She's trending Susan Rice slams Trump over Russian bounties. I don't buy this story that he was never briefed. Whoa. Former National Security Advisor Susan Rice blasted Trump's claims that he was never briefed about reports that Russian intelligence operatives offer bounties to Taliban-linked militants in Afghanistan for the killing of U.S. troops. Rice, who is believed to be on the shortlist as a possible running mate for presumptive Democratic presidential nominee Joe Biden, expressed incredulity. Okay, I'm sorry. That Trump said he was never briefed on the Russian bounties and criticized the president for allegedly not reading the daily intelligence briefings he has given. I don't buy the story that he was never briefed. Rice said on NBC's Meet the Press, "I believe that over a year ago, when the information first came to light in 2019, that my successor, John Bolton, would have walked straight into the Oval as I would have had and informed the president of this intelligence." Bubonic plague. Suspected case of bubonic plague found in city in Inner Mongolia. That's not good. Craziness. Charlize Theron is immortal in the old guard. Shows how her childhood in South Africa is helping her raise her daughters. So she's been trending. Looks like over the old guard. Great actress. Diamond Lake, Michigan. Gathering at Diamond Lake Sandbar draws hundreds without masks. Probably see a lot of this over July 4th weekend. Alexandra Grant. Keanu Reeves enjoyed dinner in Berlin. Alexander Grant is trending. Ranking the 4th of July with his girlfriend Alexander Grant by his side. Couple was spotted out to dinner on Saturday in Berlin and was joined by several of Reeves' Matrix 4 co-stars, including Carrie-Anne Moss. Actor 55 looked dapper for the outing in a black suit and pants, while Grant 47 opted for a dark black jacket and color-coordinated pants. Ooh, looking fancy. Matrix 4, which also stars Neil Patrick Harris and Jonathan Groff, recently resumed filming in Berlin after production was put on hold in March due to coronavirus pandemic. Production in San Francisco had been completed prior to the lockdown. Reeves and Grant went public with their arrangements in November. That's pretty cool. Their spot, I guess. Southampton versus Man City is trending as well in regards to soccer. Kanye West, trending from yesterday, July 4th. Says he's running for president. CNN, but he hasn't actually taken any steps. Just says he's running. Hope it's not a publicity stunt. We must now realize the promise of America by trusting God, unifying our vision, and building our future. I am running for the president of the United States. Hashtag 2020 vision. He put a little flag emoji in there. That's his tweet. That's what he's saying. That's what he said so far. I'm interested to see how that will come about. Lunar eclipse 2020 was also trending yesterday. But it's passed. So Kanye West was the big news yesterday. So let me see. Excuse me. Happy birthday to Pauly D. He's 40. Megan Rapinoe is 35. From soccer fame. And then we got, that's about it. There's a lot more, but as I'm seeing the big names, Huey Lewis is 70. Seinfeld premiered in 1989 on this day. Sorry, we're going to do this doing birthdays. All right. In the comments, let me know what you did July 4th. Let me know what you think about Kanye West running for president. Like, comment, share, subscribe. Por favor. Late.